Okay, everybody, now we'll have a calmer, regular backyard update video for you here, okay? And like I said, some things are finally complete, and other things are pretty close to that. So here we go. Look towards the right of the cabana. There is the fence. And yes, this fence is pretty much designed the same way as the Long Island house fence. It's much darker because, the one at the Long Island house is from 1996, and it has faded over the years. So, not really a huge fan of the curved gate top, but I guess that kind of looks cool from the street, I guess. You can see where it goes all around too. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, it looks really good. It's very solid. Like, I felt all around it. The guy was here yesterday to make some adjustments. It feels really good. And over here by the cabana, we do have... Here's one little gate right here, as you can see. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. You may notice how, here's the gate, but then there's this, little straight section of fence here. That was actually unavoidable because of where the drain pipes and the plumbing, and I think where the electrical conduit was. They had to make the fence with the posts like this instead of one exactly, one at the wall, okay? So, really doesn't look all that bad. They did the best they could, honestly, and I'm more or less okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I really think they did what they could. It really doesn't look all that bad. And this is pretty interesting. The way that this thing opens is there's this little knob right here. You just pull this up, and the gate opens. It's like one, and it's also spring hinged, whatever the right term is for that. You can see it latches right there, and it's very good. And there is a key for this thing, which we'll probably never use, but I had a fail. I already misplaced that key, and I don't know where it went. So, but luckily my mom says it's not a big deal. We can get a new one if need be. So basically, the reason why we have this fence system here is actually, we do have bears around here on occasion, and there has been two occurrences now where a black bear has walked across the patio. We've been inside the house, thankfully. So this should kind of help with that thing. Like let's say we're out here at night and we're using the hot tub or something. That'll keep things safer. So one other thing I want to show you is we have the winter canvas for the cabana, and this thing fits beautifully. It's nice and secure. It feels like better material than the other cabana, and I really like how well it keeps things closed up. This section right here, we normally walk in, you can open this zipper all the way up, and then you can just walk right through here like it's nothing. So they did give us the accessibility there. Which is really good. I don't know what company made this canvas, but it's the same kind of company that makes things for boats, like when you want to winterize a boat, things like that. It's the same thing that you would use for a boat, so this is pretty cool. You can see they have anchors into the border bricks right there, and I was a little concerned about those anchors being there before, but I mean, really, no one's really going to be stepping over here to for walking purposes because the counter's over here, so I think that'll be okay for the most part. And same thing with this side over here. You can see that this is all nice and closed up, so all secure, and the anchors go on this bluestone right here, as you can see. And we did have the cabana winterized. The sprinkler guy came, I think Friday last week, and he took care of that. You can see here if I turn the spigot, see it's already open, so all winterized. Oh, the drain pipe's finished now. You can see that goes down and out to the other section that I showed you last time. And let's see. Yes, we did have the sprinkler system installed in the back. I'm assuming where these pink flags are, that's where the heads are located. Now, obviously, I can't show you the system right now because it's been winterized, so they'll have to come in the spring if I remember to do that. So yeah, we'll walk along there too. You know what? Let's first go in the cabana, and I'll show you how it looks inside with this winter canvas and everything. Yeah, right. Yeah, like I said, honestly, this fence section didn't really come out too bad. I'll go on inside. It's a little windy today. Sorry if there's a lot of noise. Okay. Oh yes, and also I brought in the hoses, as you can see. This one goes to the. Where does this one go? To the back. That one goes to the driveway. That one goes to the front. So I kept them in best positions possible and out of the way. So that's all good. And they're all drained out and everything. Yeah. You saw this shelf last time. I don't think anything's really changed since then. Obviously, the attic fan's not going to be running for a while because it's too cold. But yeah, I closed the windows for the winter, so that's all good. Yeah, let me show you what the kitchen looks like with the winter cover. You can see it really it's really keeping things nice and secure. You know, there's no, I don't feel any breezes or anything like that, so it's coming out really good. And oh, you know what? I never showed you. Let's put the lights on. I never showed you the toaster oven and the microwave. I made a community post, I think, that these were put on the counter finally, and here they are. And I'm amazed. There's actually a lot more space here than I thought there would be. So the microwave's your typical, it's not plugged in right now, but typical microwave, white interior. The light does come on when you open the door. Very happy about that. You'll have your clock display when it's plugged in and everything. And the toaster oven is a Black & Decker one, completely mechanical control. Very happy about that. And what's really cool is these timers both have their own bell. If you listen carefully, I think that's awesome. Just really goes to show the good mechanical feeling of that, you know. I want to tell you guys something here too, okay? This toaster oven, there was an electronic control model about the size of this one. It was $200 more. Is it worth it? Not a chance. Mechanical all the way. Awesome. And you've seen the grill. You've seen all that stuff by now. Yeah. So this is all put together here. There's this metal bracket. I like that it's metal. That's really nice. I'm happy about that. And again, here's that zipper from the other side where you would come in if you needed access to the kitchen or whatever. And once again, you can see everything is blown out. If I use the sink, nothing happens. Same with the refrigerator. I'll hit the water dispenser. Yeah, see? Now, this is still turned on, but we do have a couple of things in here, but I don't know how good these things still are, so I'll probably call my folks, see if we should just get rid of that stuff, and if we do, I'll get rid of it, turn the refrigerator off, and then keep the doors propped open for the season, so that is good. You really got good wind protection in here as well. All right, well, you get the idea of all that stuff, so let's head back outside, and we'll look more at the fence now. So you saw the gate by the Cabana side here, and let's go ahead and go to this gate. This one opens a little bit differently. I think there's like a latch on top. There it goes. And close it just like that. So now you can kind of get an idea of just where our property line is. Yeah, like all this stuff is actually ours. It's pretty cool. There's a sprinkler head right there. Yeah, this fence feels really secure. It's really good. See, it goes all along there at the line. There's another sprinkler head. And it goes down to just about where I expected it to. There's another pink flag there. Another one right there. There's the septic tank, the two lids right there. Yeah, so it goes pretty much just along the line. You know, I'm looking at that fence and I'm like, was that always there? You know, I really don't even remember. I mean, it doesn't look brand new, but I don't ever remember seeing that until now. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, there is that big space on the bottom there. I'm wondering if that could be adjusted somehow. Again, this fence is mostly for bears, but I don't know if they could sneak through that. I don't think they can, but Jay, are you typing away at the keyboard as I point the space out? I guess we'll find out. So yeah, here it is all along here. Okay, and then and there's another gate right here. As you can see, it's a double gate, so you can, if you want to go down to this area, you can, just like before. See, and we've been down here before, so you get the idea of what this is all like. Yep, and then we'll go along this edge here. There's another sprinkler head, and another one. And there's that rock ledge you remember from a few videos ago, I think, by this point. Yeah, this and I like how far it is from the rock ledge, so you have good ground and everything. Yeah, this feels really good. So yeah, it really they really knew what they were doing when when they were installing this fence. Now, I did want to show you the fence when they had part of it up in the marking posts, but I was very busy at the time, and I couldn't get the video for you. And plus, the weather was pretty bad. The ground was all like muddy because it was raining a lot, so I have to do it this way. There's another sprinkler head right there. And there was also some other heads in the middle of the yard, as you can see. I'm trying to keep the camera away from the sun. Probably not doing a good job right there, but you can see the other markers there. And yeah, this is this fence height is 5 feet. It's the same as the Long Island house fence. And just going all along here, we have these little caps with the circles on top. I know my mom liked that. Doesn't look too bad. Yep, and here's all by the rock ledge and everything. And we're just walking along. Another head right there. There's a couple of other heads I can show you. One by the platform right there. One right over there. And it's pretty cold out right now. I should have my coat on, but I'm just wearing my work shirt. It's doing an okay job. And over here as well. What's that thing? Must be a marker or something. That's kind of cool. Yep, and then here's the other end here. And look towards the side of the house where you can see the rest. So, and over here is another double gate. So, oh, I almost forgot. There's also a gate here. I passed it. There we go. There's also a gate there as well. You'll notice some of the back gates are the flat top, I guess just because they're not as noticeable from the street. But I'm glad we have at least some flat ones. Probably was the same way. Let me see. Yep. There's even like a little bit. There's like a little step right there. You can step down. That must be new. I don't remember seeing that last time I was down here. Oh, and there's where one of the drain pipes comes out of. See the little white thing? That's kind of cool. Yes, you can step out here if you want. So we do, even with the fence, we do have good accessibility around here. And we'll go ahead and walk towards the what do you call it? Other gate here with the curved top. Hopefully, I don't know. My hand's there. I'm just trying to see if there's winds hitting the camera. And yep, same thing as before. And there's also an anchor here for the second gate. As far as I know, guys, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh no, here's the when I showed what they did to the hose. Here's the third valve box. So. At some point, I would like to make it that zone 1 is the front mist heads instead of the last zone, because, I mean, granted, I'm used to that from Long Island, but I just think that makes more sense that way. So there's here's the 3 boxes here, and you already know about this. So I think, all right, I think that's all the updates, guys. Like I said, I think the Cabana is pretty much done by this point, and same with the fence. I don't know if he's still making more adjustments because of the spaces, or if maybe he's going to add something to it. I'm not too sure, but you see we have a nice big mess of leaves on the patio right now. But aside from that, I say those are some pretty good. Oh, there's a head right there too. I'd say those are some pretty good updates. A lot has finally been done. Some things are finally complete. I know many of you have asked. This has been going on for a while. Believe me, both my mom and my dad would 200% agree with you on that. It's taken a lot longer than it should, but things are finally looking good, even though it's messy with leaves because of the fall and everything. And, oh yes, and they also rocked over the waterfall. Remember I told you about that? They finally did that as well. And look, here's your made in China stainless steel. Rust spots. Beautiful, right? All right, guys, there you have it. So, aside from that hose video, good backyard update, definitely. Lots of things done, and things finally in place and looking nice and complete, and should definitely look better once it gets warm out later on. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.